Hello biscuits, it's Cupcake Kami-sama back here and welcome to another video. And excuse me if I am looking off to the side because today I have a very special guest, Alice, or Little Berry Bun on Instagram. We have decided to do a collaboration, so she will put up some Instagram reels on her Instagram, so make sure you check that out. And today we'll show you how we got to those Instagram reels, because we will be playing a game which will generate a random coordinate.
I'm excited.
I am very excited, but also a little bit nervous. So what we've decided to do is we both have Summer Fairies limited menu JSK, or as I call it, the Dumb Burger dress. So we will start with that. We have a list of questions that are aimed to test how much we know about Lolita fashion, about Lolita community, and whether our knowledge of Lolita community is inclusive.
Oh my god.
I know, there's a lot of pressure here. So the reason we're doing this game this way, and the reason we've designed the questions as they are and as you'll hear them, is to show everyone that Lolita is not just for slim Japanese girls. That Lolita fashion can be very inclusive, it can be very diverse, that there are things regardless of where you're from, what your religion might be, what size you are, that there are Lolitas all over the world. And if you want to play along with this game, I will leave a link to the questions in the description box below so you can follow along, but also bring the game to your own house and play yourself. See how many questions you could answer. But for now, we will just answer the ones that random number generator selected for us, and where the question prompts something more of a discussion, then we'll talk about that as well and share some of our thoughts or recommendations, whatever the question might be about.
Right.
So let's play! Depending on if we get the questions right or wrong, we get different items. If we get the question wrong, then the random number generator will determine what color of each item of the coordinate we have to use. And if we get the question right, then we can go with what the random number generator suggests, or we can choose our own thing to try and make a good coordinate at the end and not a mess.
Yep, so we got options to choose it or not.
Fingers crossed. We have a mix of questions. There's about 33. Some are easy, some are hard, and some are medium. So we'll be choosing from that. We each need a blouse. We need some legwear, we need some shoes, something on our head, in my case some accessory, and in Alice's case a hijab, and then two or three different kinds of accessories, and then we see what comes out of that.
Basically, it's like building a court by luck.
Yes.
Right.
Do you want to go first or should I go first? Or do we do like rock, paper, scissors?
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
Ah!
Oh, I win. Okay. So I win. So I go first.
Okay.
Okay. So I have my random number generator here, and first need a question out of 33, and it's given me question 1.
Question 1. Okay.
Question 1. I am
Maybe
going.
I can read.
You can read out the question, but before you do, just so that we know what we're playing for, this one is to get a blouse. I have 13 colors of blouses possible, so I will ask the random number generator to decide which color I'm playing for, and that's color 11, which is gold. I only have one gold blouse, so
I'll be reading the question, right?
yeah, so I've got gold blouse and it's question 1.
And the question 1 is name one non-Japanese Lolita ambassador.
Briz Blossom. She's a Mexican Lolita ambassador. I don't remember her real name, but on Instagram she is Briz Blossom. And I will put that up.
I also know her.
Yes, she is very cute.
Yeah, she's amazing.
I quite like the idea of the gold blouse with this dress, so I'm keeping the blouse.
Right.
It's different. I wouldn't have thought of that, so I'm keeping it.
You know, it will match.
It would match.
It has lots of gold there.
It could be really cute. Yeah, so gold will be very different.
Right. Okay, now I'm nervous for mine. I would to the random generator now. For the category of blouse. The answer is 9. Question number 9.
Question number 9.
That is... I'm so bad at answering these. I already know I'm gonna lose. Blouse color. So I have 7 colors. And they pick number 6, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ivory. Okay. But my concern is that my ivory blouse is a classic Lolita. It's classic. Oh my god.
Well, my gold blouse is very classic too.
Right.
We'll see. Right. Okay. So let me read out the question. Question 9. How many different brands did the Korean brand Haenuli collaborate with so far?
Oh my god. I honestly know only one. But wait, I wanna like randomly guess. 3.
So because this is a hard question, for some of the hard questions I wrote answers because even I don't know. So the correct answer is dun dun dun. It's 4.
4.
So the brands that I have listed is Marchen de Prinzessin, which is a Korean brand that's gone now. There's Faco Dream, and they did that penguin dress. There's I Do Declare, and then there's Moss Badger.
Yeah, I only heard about Moss Badger. Oh my god. Okay, so that means I can't choose, and I have to take the option like ivory blouse.
Yeah, you have to do the ivory blouse. It might still work. It might still be good.
Oh, the color, okay.
And also you wear a hijab, so it will cover up some of like the really classic parts here maybe.
But not a sleeve, but...
Okay, what are we playing for now? Is it legs?
Legs, leg part. So yours is leg wear, OTKs or UTKs, and for me it's pants.
Right, so first question out of 33, question 19. I have a lot of legwear and I split it into some very specific colors. So I have 23 colors to choose from.
Impressive.
This can go very different ways. So 1 out of 23 and I get color 12.
12, and what is that?
That is white X pink.
Oh, okay.
I know I have a couple of different white X pink options, but either way, I don't think this dress and a gold blouse and white X pink socks would look good.
Doesn't have any pink, no.
Right, okay. It might still be okay. What is question?
Trying to find the pink part. I think the onion is pink.
Okay, right. So I have to answer this right.
Okay, 19 is... What is the name of a Chinese Lolita model who is also a singer? We keep on getting hard questions, you know? This is also hard. The number generator hates us.
Oh, but the problem is I used to know her name. I know exactly the person. I know, I can see her. I can see her face. But I don't remember her name.
Okay.
Oh. No, I don't even have a guess. I'm just gonna say I, which is probably wrong.
Wait, I kind of forgot to... Wait, it's coming. What's the name?
Are we gonna have to Google our own questions?
Right. Okay, how do we Google?
I'm just typing in Chinese Lolita model. Right, it's Xie and Ran, isn't it?
Right, Anran.
Yeah, but either way, I get that question wrong. So I have to use white x pink socks.
Pink. Yep.
Oh, right. What do I have?
God.
I have a couple.
It's getting scary, you know?
These are the options, basically. These are all white and pinks. I can choose from them. Yeah, I'm thinking let's try the cherry ones, because at least it kind of goes with the dress. And also there's cherries on that print because of the milkshakes.
Yep.
This is good already. So now we need a question for you so that you can choose the color of your pants.
Right. So I'm gonna use the random generator for question. I'm getting number 32.
32. Okay.
And for the color is color 4, which is I wouldn't want to say it, you know.
Say it. You have to.
It's black.
Okay. Okay. We can still make this work. Are you ready for the question?
Oh my god. Oh no. Okay.
So question 32. What is the difference between classic Lolita and Hime Lolita?
Okay. So here is okay. Classic is okay. Suddenly I'm nervous and I don't know how to answer.
The sweet Lolita struggle.
Right. So Hime is a Lolita style that is inspired by princess, more like princess or queen or royal, something royal. But classic is more open, like not specifically to be princessy, right? So classic is more like classic is very wide actually. It can be like classic Rococo style or like the what do I say? Like academia vibe that is also classic, like the vintage kind, you know, that is also classic, but that is not Hime, you know. So yeah, that is
I accept that. I think this is a very good answer.
okay. So I don't have to take the black pants.
So which pants are you choosing instead?
So I got an ivory blouse. I think I'll go with brown. I'll go with brown pants.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I am intrigued. I want to see what that will be like. So we have a blouse. We have pants. We should probably get shoes first. Well, next. So again, question out of 33. Question number 10.
Question number 10.
Okay.
And color.
And color. How many colors of shoes do I have? 14. That's a bit more reasonable. Shoe color. Also number 10, which is...
Is that lucky?
It's green.
Wow. Oh, God. I always see the salad is green.
Yeah, okay. Please, question, save me.
So question number 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give at least one example of a Lolita brand that offers custom sizing.
Lady Sloth.
Okay.
I know they offer custom sizing. There's definitely more that do. Fan Plus Friend does custom sizing.
I think a lot of indie brands do custom sizing.
A lot of indie brands do. But also a lot of Chinese brands do offer custom sizing. Like Miss Point offers custom sizing. I know people who get that. So if you need custom sizing, there's plenty of options.
Yep.
But that means I don't need to get the green shoes.
Right.
Okay, but what shoes do I go for now? Because I have this dress, which is red, white and blue. I have a gold blouse and I have white and pink socks.
Oh my god, that's a hard choice.
That's a very hard choice.
What color you used last time?
Last time I wore blue shoes. I really want to make the gold blouse work here.
Right.
So I feel like I should probably pick gold shoes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say gold shoes. And just so that you can see them. They look like this.
Oh, so classy.
It is. They are very, very classy and very classic. But I think if I try to use everything else to bring that classic and gold element, we might be able to forget the socks. Forget that they're there.
Hopefully, right?
Hopefully. But also, if everything else works out in this coord and it's just the socks that are wrong.
I would say like now it depends on your accessories. If you
It
can
really
find
does.
right, if you can get a somehow like pink accessory, it would be a good card.
Oh, maybe. Maybe not. We'll find out. Just keep watching until the end to find out.
So now is my turn for my shoes. So random generator for question. It pick number 12.
Number 12. Okay.
For the color is number 3, and that is shoes ivory. Okay. I don't mind getting this one wrong.
Okay. Well, let's see. You might be right. So question 12. It's one of our medium difficulty ones. And it says, name a Lolita designer who is in their 40s or older.
Misako.
But Misako is not a designer, is she?
Oh, wait.
It says...
She has a brand, right?
She collaborated with different brands. Does she have a brand? And also she's not 40 yet. At the time of recording, she's still 39.
Okay. Oh, that is unfair.
But I will give you a chance if you can think of a different designer who is in the 40s.
A Lolita who is a designer.
A Lolita designer.
A Lolita designer. Wait. I don't know. Suddenly I'm blank. Or I had always been blank.
Well, it's lucky that you got ivory shoes then. So I know that Yumi Fujiwara, who's the designer for Innocent Worlds, she's in her 40s now.
Okay.
And there's also the designer for Physical Drop, Kuniko Kato. She is in her 40s as well. I'm sure there's more. I feel like Maki and Asuka aren't that far away from being 40. I feel like they're in the mid-30s at least.
Right.
So
and
maybe
they've been like there for like so long.
Yeah, like they've been around for a while, and they were pretty. I think they were already after university when they started with Angelic Pretty. So surely they have to be at least the same age as Misako, so 39-ish maybe? I don't know. So that means ivory shoes for you.
Right.
So we've got everything neck down sorted. We now need to do heads. It's a mixed bag so far.
Okay.
So as you dear viewers can see, Alice is wearing a hijab. So she will be choosing a colour for her hijab. I don't wear a hijab, so instead I will be choosing a wig colour, or I have an option for no wig. We'll see how that goes. I do have a pink wig, so we might still manage to tie in those pink socks. If everything goes right. So, question first. Okay, so for me it's question 3, and then for wigs, including the option to go no wig, so my own hair, that's 9 potential choices, and we're going with option 2, which is grey.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
why for you the color are like so.
I think it's because I do have a lot of colors. Like I have a lot of colorful stuff. Okay, well I might still save myself.
Question number 3 is, what item is referred to in Japanese as a katyusha?
Okay, that's easy. I know that. A katyusha is a head bow or a headband.
Right? I last time I did a little bit research about the history of katyusha. It's very interesting how it became that and
I think
why.
yeah, I think there's a blogger called Rain Dragon, and on her blog she does a lot of histories
Right,
and
yeah,
very
that is
informative
about,
things.
right.
I think she
It's
put
very
a little
interesting.
post about why the Japanese call headbands katyusha.
Right.
Editing Paulina coming here to correct myself. Rain Dragon wrote a blog post about why the Western community calls a katyusha a headbow, but she did link in that post a source explaining the history of why the Japanese call it a katyusha. So I'll link both of those in the description box below, and back to the video. But I do not want to wear a grey wig. This coord is colourful as is.
Yeah, you got so many colors already. I mean, the dress does have many colors, but not gray.
Grey isn't one of them. I mean, pink isn't one of them either. So the question is, do I try to make the dress plus gold plus pink work by getting a pink wig? Or do I just go for something neutral and try to lean into the gold that I think will work?
I think that has to depends on like the pink on your socks, like how much.
It's a pink. Like
Pink.
it's you know it's pink. It's
Oh,
it's
it's
pink.
like ice cream.
It is ice cream patterned, and there's some blue in there, but it's a very light blue, whereas the dress has like royal blue.
Right.
No, I think I'm gonna skip pink. I'm gonna try and avoid it.
Right.
And I actually quite like how my hair's looking today, so I think I'll leave the option. I'll go with no wig. I'm gonna stick with that because I think there's also so much still stigma around people not feeling like they have to wear a wig with Lolita, and that's completely not the case. Like as long as you do something with your hair to try and work with the accessory.
I mean, like originally people don't really wear wig with Lolita, right? I don't know how suddenly
they came later. So you look at old school pictures, no one had wigs.
Right.
And then it's only like when OTT Suite became really big and Hime Lolita became big that the really big twin tail wigs became popular, and suddenly the community switched and was like, no, you have to wear a wig. Like,
for every substyles.
For every yeah. So no, I'm gonna go with no wig. I'm gonna stick to my own hair and also keeping it as is, which is it is naturally straight. I'm not going to curl it or anything. So we're now going for you. We're picking the color of your hijab.
So I pick question number 31.
31. Okay.
Not yet, right? Not yet. Last time is 32, right?
No, we didn't use 31 yet, so you're good.
Okay. So for the color of my hijab, it's gonna be color 9. Oh my god, that is. Oh my god, I don't like this. No way. No way.
What is it?
Oh my god, it's purple.
Oh, like the onion on the print.
Yeah, like exactly the onion. Like, yeah.
But question 31 is good. I think you can save yourself.
Really?
Are you ready?
Okay.
Question 31 is, name 5 Lolita Taobao brands.
Okay. 5 Lolita Taobao brands.
Yeah.
Okay. classical puppet, um, um, Aliska, like Aurora and Ariel. What else? It's only three. um, can I pick on my wardrobe and see?
Well, you
what am
have
I?
you have a
Okay,
dress
what am
next to you.
It's Infanta.
Okay, so that's 4.
Summer Fairy!
Yes!
Yay! No need to pick purple. So if I were to choose, I have ivory blouse, brown pants, ivory shoes. Okay, I kind of want to bring the blue up a bit, but I'm also gonna be afraid if it will look like oddly like only one blue.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I have to use my imagination.
That's what coordinating is all about.
Right. Maybe it would work because it has the blue down here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe blue. Will I ruin my own coord? Even after answering right question?
Well, yeah, that's the thing, because if you then get a question wrong and you get stuck with like a very, very colourful head accessory,
Right.
I think the blue might be very interesting, but if you're worried about whether you'd get the right hair accessory to go with it, maybe like ivory or brown would be safer.
Right, but if not, it will be like kind of boring coord. Maybe I'll just go with blue
Okay.
and see what comes.
Final answer?
Or should I go with red?
Oh.
Okay, let's imagine again. Nah, I think blue.
Okay.
Blue.
Final answer.
I mean, even if we are like planning a coord, it will take a lot of time. A lot of time. If it's a new coord, yes. Okay, I go blue.
Okay, we're locked in. No changes now. So now we're getting into like, shall we do one main hair accessory? Like one hair accessory and then
extra, like
two extras. So and we can choose what the extras are. Okay, playing for headpiece. Let's see what the gods have in store for me. Question 2. We haven't done question 2.
And color is.
What colours do I have? So big headpieces. I have 14 colours to choose from. Number 3, white.
Oh.
Okay. Well, let's see how the question goes, and then I'll think about it.
Number 2, share an Instagram account for a Lolita community in a country different to your own.
Ooh. Now.
It says it's a medium question, like.
Yeah, because it depends. Like I know communities elsewhere, but it's whether I remember what their Instagram accounts are called.
Right.
I know there's a Lolita community account that I follow for Lolitas from Brunei, and I
follow them too.
and I think it's at Brunei Lolita Fashion. I think.
Let me check.
Yeah, please check. It might be brunei.lolita.fashion, but
you're right. Oh, okay, yes.
I'll pull up the screenshots because I think everyone should follow them because I think definitely in Europe there will be people who haven't heard of Brunei as a country, and the fact that this is an account for the community in that country is incredible, and it lets you see how people do events and how they dress somewhere completely different.
I remember they did post one about batik Lolita. Like it is culture clothing, like batik fabric, and they do it custom in Lolita, which is amazing. thing.
If you're not following Brunei Lolita fashion, do it.
Do it now.
Do it now. Go now. So, I do have a lot of white options.
Okay, this is fun for you, huh?
But also, like...
You got to save your socks. This is your chance.
Yeah, this is my chance to save my socks, potentially. So, well, I'm not going to go into bonnets, because that's way too classic for this dress. And none of my hats would work with that. I could be very boring and do a beret, because that's easy. But I also have a white and gold head bow, like this.
Oh, that would match the blouse.
I think that would, yeah. So I think, and it has a really nice shape. Again, it's very different from the dress.
Right.
But I think I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna pick this head bow, especially seeing as we've just had. I am sure.
Headpiece, you got to choose. Right after this, you don't know anymore, like whether you can for accessories to match the socks or not, right?
Well,
this time you got the chance now.
But my pink stings are very classic, so they wouldn't work. Like I have two pink head bows and they're both very classic, so they wouldn't work. I can try and bring more colors from the dress, but I think because gold is so different from everything else on that dress, I need as much of that gold to make the idea work.
Okay.
So no, I'm sticking with that head bow. I am doing that.
Okay.
And if I regret it, then I have a coord to fix later.
Okay. So gold it is.
Gold it is. White and golds. Well, because I picked white, but yeah.
So moving on, we're going for headpiece for me. The question that I got is question number 24.
24. Okay.
And for the color, wait, I got number 5, and 5 is color 1, 2, 3, 4, green. It's green. Oh my god. I think, because I have a lot of green and I have a lot of brown and red, but why it doesn't pick red at all,
I'm surprised myself.
Like all of them, they're all red over there, like a bonnet and so on.
I'm surprised myself because I have so many red pieces and no red. Okay. Are you ready for the question?
Mm-hmm.
So question 24. Name the first person who is known to start hijab Lolita.
Oh, okay, that's easy. It's Sugar Noor. Right.
Say again, sorry?
Her name is Sugar Noor. She is known as Sugar Noor. Right?
Oh yeah.
Right. So she is I'm not sure if she's the first, but she's the one that is known in the internet, over the internet, among the first.
Yeah. I think so. I think if you ever Google hijab Lolita, her pictures are probably coming up.
Up to now. Mm-hmm. The style that she wears, they are the one that I've seen. There are most of them are like sweet lolitas and also classic lolita. She's so pretty.
She is really pretty. She's really pretty.
Yeah, I think she's the one that brings the term, because when she wears it, a lot of press and so on do interview to her, and from that the term becomes known. Maybe there are some who start before
Okay, so you got it right.
No green.
No green.
My green is very, very green, I want to go for white, because I have the one that I made. Oh, I'm lucky. This is the one that I made to match the dress.
Oh yes, that is gorgeous. You made that?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I imagine the dress to be like a maid cafe dress, So I made this.
But that looks so cute.
I'm
Oh,
gonna go with this. Right.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, that saved me.
It has. So we have our main coordinates now. We're dressed from head to toes. We're gonna switch things up a bit, a little. So rather than answer a question, see what kind of other accessories the random number generator chooses for us, we'll try to play to get the accessories that we want. So for me, with what I know of my coord, I think I would like one brooch and something for my hands.
Okay.
It might be a ring, it might be wristcuffs, but something on my hands. I think I would need that. So I'm playing for 2 sets of accessories, and then I'll answer 2 questions to see if I can get those. And if I get them right, fingers crossed, then I get the accessories. And if I get a question wrong, then I can choose another question with the random number generator and have one more chance. And then if it's wrong, then the random number generator chooses.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. So
Okay.
you're gonna take 2? Okay.
I'm choosing 2. I think based on what I know of the coord, I would like some sort of a brooch, and I'd like something on my hands.
Right.
And hopefully nothing will be pink.
No more pink.
No more pink. I'm really trying to create this so that everything works except for the socks, because that's a very easy fix.
Okay, so for me, I want to choose. Wait, let me think. Probably 2 as well. Yeah, the same. So one is for a pin or badge. Yep, and another one for something in my hand as well.
Okay,
Yep.
we're locked in. We're trying for accessories. So I'll choose 2 questions so that we can do them both at the same time.
Right away.
So first is question 14, and then
So this is for brooch first, right?
that will be for the brooch, yes. And then the second question is number 23, and that will be for my hands.
Okay, 14 and 23.
Yeah. Shall I choose some colors so that we already know what it wants? Okay, so for brooches, that's color number 12, which is brown. That could work. Maybe.
Nice. Yeah.
It might. And then for my hands, color number 10. Well, if I go with rings, then it's pink. If I go with wrists, like wrist cuffs, then it's sacks.
Oh, actually not that bad.
Do you know what? No, I'm going to play for a ring, so that I'm sticking with pink. Because the gold blouse I have is long sleeve, so I probably don't need anything on my wrists. I am probably fine. So I'm going to try to get a ring.
Okay.
And if I end up with a pink ring, then I end up with a pink ring.
It's 14 for the brooch. So the question is, this is easy. Is Usakumya a rabbit or a bear?
That's easy. And Usakumya is a bear that's dressed up as a rabbit.
We'll confuse the newbies.
Yes. There's a documentary that the Irish Lolita community made with the national television. And one of the Lolitas in there, she talks about her kumakumya in that case. And she says it's a bear that's dressed up as a bear. And she says this really, really beautiful thing of how she feels like that Usakumya, because she's a girl who dresses in Lolita, so she's a girl who dresses as a girl.
Oh.
And that's like, Lolita's very much like, I'm a girl, I look like a girl. And Usakumya and Kumakumya is kind of like that. It's like, I'm a bear, but once I'm dressed up as a bear, I feel more like a bear. I'm saying this really horribly. I think the documentary is still available to watch. for free.
That is very interesting. Like,
It's a really good way of looking at it. But yeah, if you're new to Lolita and you've seen the Usakumias, yes, they are bears that are dressed up as rabbits.
right. Okay, so you got the badge.
So I got the brooch. I can choose what brooch I want.
Okay, so 23. Oh my god. What is the name of the podcast that talks about rose birthing? This is hard one.
I don't listen to podcasts.
Maybe just go and see the answer. Okay. I also forgot.
I don't even know who Rose Burton is.
So I researched about Lolita podcast, and I wanted to know if there is one, and there are actually a lot, and I'm like quite impressed. So I went to like medium.com. They have like a suggestion for a Lolita listener. So one of the suggested is about Rose Bertin. She's the first fashion designer. So she's the fashion designer of Marie Antoinette. So
okay.
The name is Missed in History, Rose Bertin, the first fashion designer. Okay, maybe I can just read the description a bit. So the podcast is about a fascinating look at the life and career of Marie Antoinette personal fashion designer, Rose Bertin. Rose went from milliner to couturier, oh no, I don't know how to pronounce, of arguably one of the most influential fashion icons of all time.
Okay, I would not have guessed that because I don't listen to podcasts really.
Right.
Can I have one more question?
Okay.
Before I commit to a pink ring.
The pink ring, right?
I mean, I have a pink ring in mind. So if I get this second question wrong, fine. But I want to at least try.
Got it right. So if you got it right, you want to go for the pink ring.
If I get it right, I want a different ring. But if I get this second question wrong, it is what it is. I'll have to accept the pink ring.
Okay.
So, one more chance. And it's question 8.
What year do Moimimoiti transfer ownership to Tanacro, the company that owns Wonderwell?
Ooh, this is
for the year?
This is for the goths.
The year. Oh my god, I don't do goth.
I don't do goth. But I'm going to guess 2018.
Okay, you sure?
That's the only answer I have.
Oh no, wrong. The answer is 2017.
Damn it. Well, 1 year off. Well, I remember when it happened, and I remember that it's not that long ago. Mm-hmm. But 2017, 2018, a lot happened in 2017 actually, because that's the same year that Gothic Lolita Bible went out of print.
Oh, I see. I haven't even started being a Lolita.
Oh gosh, I am old. Okay, right. Because I have a few pink rings, but there's one that I have in mind that at least will match the theme of the dress. And I got a brown brooch. Now, what do my brown brooches look?
You want to go with one ring? Just one ring, is it?
I'm going with just one ring. But I'm looking at my brown brooches and none of them really match. Like, they're all very dark browns and this dress is quite light. So what else do I have? Because I did get the brooch question right. So I can choose something else. Ooh, this might be nice. So it's a simple one, but it's like this gold long bow.
Really? Like, it's the color of the burger, literally.
And I could wear that across my waist so that there's a bit more gold round here.
Right.
Rather than put it anywhere up here where I have the blouse.
Right.
I'm sticking with that. That's my brooch of choice.
Okay.
So I have a brooch, I have a ring, I have a coordinate.
Yay! Your coordinate is done. Yep. Okay, so I'll go next. So it will be the first accessories, which is the pins and clips. Okay, so question for first accessories, 22.
22, okay.
And the color for the first accessories is color number 8, and that is, let me see, red. Okay, that worked. Red. Oh,
That's for your pins and badges, isn't it?
yeah, okay. Yep.
Okay, and for your second accessory, what question and color?
And for the second one, the question is, this is for my accessories on my hand. It's gonna be question number 15.
15, okay.
Question number 15, and the color is gonna be color 3, which is blue. That would work.
That would work. So, for your badge, question 22. That one super helpful site for lolitas to dig information about dresses.
Library.
Yes!
Library.
If in case anyone doesn't know out there, the library is very useful because you can find not just what has been released, but when, what did it cost when it was new, what's the advertised size of it, you can see pictures of it. It is developed and run by the community and it's volunteer led, and they have a Patreon. So if anybody wants to make sure that the website continues, you can support them on Patreon with as little as $1 a month, and that goes towards site maintenance.
Yep, it's very helpful. It's literally a library. Yep, for Lolita, and it's like so structured, like so like very sorted nicely and
very easy to use. And it's like I'm on there at least once a week, probably more often.
And they have like various kinds of brands now, like compared to before, right? Now they are including so like the Chinese brands as well.
Yeah, they're constantly expanding. So you got that right. Are you still sticking with your red brooches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'll wait.
Okay. Well, let's do the second question and see what you get for your wrists, because that might influence your choices.
Okay.
So the second question was, where was it? I just had it. 15. Question 15. Name at least one publication led by the community that focuses on Lolita fashion.
Publication.
So like a zine or magazine.
Gothic and Lolita Bible. Gothic Lolita Bible. Did I say it right?
Yeah, Gothic and Lolita Bible. I know that because it's gone out of print, there's been some communities who have tried to like bring up magazines, but they're mostly digital. So there's the just below the knees. I think Lolitas in America are mostly running, but anyone can contribute and send something.
Yeah, Latin Labyrinth.
Yeah. So you got it right. So you can choose your ring and your brooch.
Yeah, so wait a minute. I got the color blue, right? The color blue. Let me think. I think I want to change it. No, maybe I'll stick with blue because it would match my hijab, right? I'll stick with blue. Yep. So that made my cord done.
Eek. So that's also done with the game. There are still some questions we haven't answered, but we're not going to now. So again, I'm putting the full list of questions in the description box for anyone to have a go, try out. By the time it's up there, I will add some answers in there to help you, so you don't have to Google.
I think it's a very interesting game because it's about Lolita inclusivity. You can also like learn as well from it, like how diverse our community is, and
definitely
it's really interesting. Like, yeah,
there's lots in there.
Yeah.
So have a go. So see how much you know, if you've been in the fashion for quite some time, you might still be surprised how much there's left to learn that you don't know. And if you're new, it will give you an idea of just how diverse the Lolita fashion community is and how much more there is to it.
Okay, so we're gonna change and see how it ends up.
So magic of editing will mean that you're gonna see us change very shortly. See you in a bit. Ta-da! We have now changed into the coords as dictated by the game.
Yay!
For all of you lovely people watching, we will put up some full body shots so you can see exactly how it turned out whilst we talk about it. So, Alice, how did yours come out? Are you happy with it?
Well, if I would rate it over 10, kind of heavy, like 8 over 10. Like can be better, but not that bad.
8 is strong. I think if I had to rate mine, I think I'm going for like it's a strong 6.
Okay.
I really like the gold. All the bits that are gold, I think, work quite well. Because gold is basically yellow, just fancy.
Yep.
And yellow and distress means that it's basically McDonald's, but fancy.
Right? Fancy, expensive McDonald's.
Expensive McDonald's. I am expensive fast food. But the pink bits really do not work. Like the socks are not meant to be here. The ring is really tiny, so it kind of disappears, but still, I think if I did all of this as pink, it might work, but as the mix of pink and gold, absolutely not. But all I would change is just the ring and the socks into something like white with gold.
I would do the same if I were in your place. Like, I kind of feel like the ring match a bit with the headpiece because of the white, maybe. Like from far away, from this
from far away
screen of mine.
I don't know. I just know that it doesn't work, so it annoys me. I think for you, like, I really like, obviously, I love anything tricolor. So anything like red, white, and blue, all of that is perfect. You really surprised me when you said brown pants.
Right, I just feel that it would match with the, like, because the majority of the dress is like yellowish, brown, gold, something like that. So I want to go into that, and I don't have like a really yellow or mustard pants. The closest I have is brown, so yeah, I go for that. The only thing that I would change, I guess, is the shoes, because last time I wore red shoes. I think I might still wear the red shoes. Yeah, to balance the red a little bit at the bottom part, because bottom is like brown and then the color goes like that, and then it's ugly. So yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have a lot more color like up here than at the bottom. How is your blouse? Because when you first picked the ivory blouse, you said, "Oh no, but it's classic."
Right,
but I quite like how it looks.
The sleeve is like, but I think the bow kind of seal it, like.
Oh yeah,
like, save the dress so that it doesn't look that bad. Oh, forget we
saved by the wrist cuffs. In my case, because I have this ribbon here that helps like balance out the golds a bit more evenly. So there's gold shoes, and then gold here, and then gold here, and gold everywhere.
Yeah, because you got golds on your head, and then in the middle, and then at the bottom. Yeah.
But this is what I like about sort of like randomly generated coordinates. Like, I wouldn't have thought to put this gold blouse with this dress.
Yeah.
Like, I own both things, but I wouldn't have thought of doing that until now. And it's given me a very different take, and I'm quite happy with the results. Again, minus socks.
Yeah. I think it's giving a new idea, like, for us to try.
Like, I find when I'm starting to get in the mood of, I want to buy something new, it's because I'm bored with what I already have. But if I do a game like this and just go, just tell me something, just pick for me, tell me what to wear, usually gives you something so different that it just makes you excited about your wardrobe again.
It makes you wonder, like, oh, would this match, would that match? Yeah.
And sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes it really does. I think I will still try this coordinate without the gold and just with pink.
Interesting.
One day.
Love to see.
One day.
I would love to see, like, I think I literally look like a waitress. Is it? I don't know because of the strong color. I think or when it goes with this, especially.
Definitely.
But I kind of like it.
Maybe not quite like a waitress, but you look like you're supposed to be on a poster to advertise a restaurant that sells all this food.
Burger.
Please buy a burger.
Put a burger sticker here. Well, but really, so far I really enjoyed the game. Like so fun. I wish we can do it again, like for a different card.
Yeah, and I enjoyed just talking to you and getting to know you better.
Yes, you too.
Hopefully, whether one day you come to the UK or if I come to Malaysia.
Yeah, one day, one fine day. Yeah, I just want to wrap up about the question, and I think the question that we go through is so amazing. Like it's wonderful that we get to do this together about lolita inclusivity and diversity and all. It's just amazing. Like I feel like we need more content about this, like so that we can have like more people to join, like a wider community. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. And that also means, as I keep saying, like the questions are in the description box below. If you want to play the same game, by all means, you've seen us two do it, so hopefully you now know how it works. But you can also just take that to a meetup, to your community, play it as a regular quiz, see how well people know about these different aspects of Lolita fashion and the wider community. It's not just what people do in Japan or what people do in your country. This is one of those fashions that means you can go anywhere, find a community and say, hello, I'm visiting, could someone like show me around, or I'd like to meet you, and you immediately have a group of friends. And I think that's really beautiful.
Yeah, very beautiful.
So tell us, everyone who's watched this, what you think of the final coordinates. Tell us what you would do differently, whether you'd try to go for something completely different or apply a different fix. We'd love to hear your suggestions. Everyone watching, if you aren't following Alice on Instagram, then please make sure you do it now. Again, she's Little Berry Bun on Instagram, and she does lots of really amazing looks that you absolutely have to see. And on that note, I think it's time to wrap the video up.
Yeah.
Because with the time difference, it's getting very late for you, and I don't want you to miss out on sleep.
But yeah, thanks so much for having me. I'm so happy to be part of this. Like I really enjoy every bit of it. Yeah, hopefully we get to meet again and do more.
Definitely.
Like anything. Yeah.
Definitely. We absolutely have to.
Thanks so much for watching. Yeah.
Right. So to the viewers, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.
Bye.